Hey guys, it's Sasha, and I'm finally gonna do the empath video real quick, just explaining some of the traits and characteristics of being an empath, and also what you can do to cope with, some coping mechanisms for yourself, for feeling the negative energy and stuff like that from other people, or people trying to steal your negative energy. So yeah, the first trait is that you're a highly sensitive person, and that you can feel, and it's almost like you can feel to the point as if you are like the person having an emotion or feeling. You're very You can pick up things very quickly. You're highly intuitive. People kind of like come to you. I don't know. People kind of come to me just like randomly. Some random people will come up to me and like vent and stuff that I don't even know. I mean, people just feel comfortable with you, and they'll just come up sometimes and like tell you things. And we're really good listeners, and we have really good advice for people. We're diagnosed many times with ADHD. I have ADHD. And guys, it's not just empaths. Like, this kind of is like a family, like empaths. It's also indigo children, hippies, like free spirits. We're referred to as so many things, but they're not. They're basically all, around the same type of thing. They all have the same kind of categories. So they're all just labels, you know what I mean? So being an empath is kind of like the same thing as being an indigo child, because if you're an indigo child, you definitely have empath tendencies. So let's get to another one. Would be that you have an addictive personality. I did when I was growing up, and I was an addict for many years. I had open heart surgery 3 times because of my addiction. So it's really hard. I know when you're young, it's really hard not to, like, you don't know what to do. You feel all of this, you feel everything, but it's from other people. You feel so much, and you don't know what to do with all of these feelings because you don't know what it is yet. When I was younger, I didn't know what I was feeling. So I would go home every day. I would be physically ill. I would be in bed. I didn't know why. And because like in school, there's so much drama and so much negativity and so much hatred and stuff that like really wears us down. We don't like that. We hate drama. We hate negativity. We're fairly positive people. Like, once we learn that we have these like spiritual abilities, and usually we have spiritual awakenings, so it's usually like led to a positive life after that. So what's another thing is you're naturally drawn to things in the metaphysical, and also like healing. Like, I'm a healer, for example. So that's another big thing is you're into things such as astrology and signs and angels and spirit guides, and you just know that there's something bigger out there, that this is not just it, you know what I mean? Like, we're highly very intuitive. We are naturally creative people, and we have very vivid imaginations. I know I do. I have a very vivid imagination. Also a love for meditation, and a love for, just being in, discovering the other dimensions, and connecting with source, and being one with source, and just feeling that that oneness, you know? And what else? We have a love for nature and animals, and definitely I have a love for nature. Nature is like a medicine for me. I mean, I can go into nature and be sick or not be feeling well, and once I'm like in nature, just discovering that like it's just beautiful, and it just like, oh, it's so beautiful to me. Also, like the rain, like when it rains, I don't know why people don't like rain. Like I'm like, it's just water, like who cares? But I feel sometimes like rain, it just washes like the negativity off of you, if you know what I mean. Like it just, that's what it feels like to me. It just feels like all the negative stuff gets washed off of me. And it's not like that for everyone. People usually hate rain. So, and I love animals. I have my beautiful dog that is like, you know, most people don't have the kind of connection that I have with my dog. She's like my little, I don't know, my dog is like my higher self. Like she's perfect. She doesn't do anything wrong. She communicates with me, and we have our own like way of communicating, and people meet her and they're like, she's an angel, you know, she's beautiful. She has a beautiful soul. And I also have, you know, ducks and birds are like my spirit animal, and I see like flocks of birds fly over me every day when I ask like my angels and guides for signs to show me that they're with me and to surround me and protect me. Oh, that's what you can do too. That's a way to really protect yourself, is to ask for signs and ask your angels and guides to surround you and protect you, keep you safe. What else is that we're very independent. We have a need for solitude. We like to be alone, have our alone time. I know I do for my meditation and just for my own personal healing, my own personal work on myself. We just need that alone time. You know, I love to write. I love to just be creative and just do my weird stuff and I don't need anyone telling me like how weird it is. Like I just love doing, like creating, designing and writing and all sorts of things. And what else? Oh, we just like me right now, distracted. We get very bored easily. We're very distracted very easily. So if we're not doing something that we really like or we're really into, we get very bored and we get distracted very easily. It's comes along with school or something. Like we don't enjoy school. We don't really see the need for school. We like doing what we enjoy to do. And I think that's why, like, most of us, like, I didn't go to college. I did some college, but I did classes on things that I enjoy, like for healing and for oneness and for stuff like that. I didn't do actual college because we want to do things that we really, really enjoy, that we're interested in. We find no need in the other bullshit that we learn. Like, some of it I know we need, but like we just are very distracted in school. And I remember I always got like excessive talking and I just couldn't pay attention. And I just didn't like just all the drama and the negativity in the school environment. It was really hard for me. I just said that we don't do things that we dislike, so we're usually doing things that we like, that we enjoy. We can predict lies like that. I mean, we just know when a person's lying. We can predict many things. We're just very intuitive. Like I said before, very intuitive. Sometimes we can feel when there's something wrong with a person. We definitely know when someone is not honest with us, and we hate it. We just dislike honesty, because I just feel like, why not be honest? Like, what's the big deal in being honest? Just, who cares? Is there like a rule that says, oh, like, you can't be honest in this world? I don't understand. I just really don't get it. I feel like honesty is always the best policy, because like, what is so wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with being honest, and there's nothing wrong with being wrong. Always admit when you're wrong. Always admit when you do things, because you learn from it, and that's the point of life, is to learn and to grow. So that's what I think. We're always looking for answers to everything. You know, we want to know. We know there's more. We know there's more to this world, like I said, and we're always searching for the answers. And for that, you know, a good thing is like meditation and stuff like that. Just meditating, you can find so many answers, and just reading up on spirituality and like the oldest form of healing, which is shamanism, and the oldest form of spirituality, which is shamanism, or you know, all the different forms, and just learning and just finding your answers to yourself that you seek, you know. We also are referred to as free spirits, hippies, indigo children. So it's not just empaths, where there's many labels for us, and they're all just labels. I mean, the Earth Angel video that was up, that was also, you know, that's just a label for, because we are very good-hearted people. We have good hearts. We have good souls. We just want the best for everyone. We just want peace and love. It's like, we're just hippies. You know, we're just hippies. We're free spirits. We're just like peacemakers. That's all we want. So that's why we're referred to as many things. Empathy is just what comes along with it. It's a big part of it, and it is hard. You have to know the coping mechanisms to deal with it, because it is difficult at a lot of times. We daydream a lot. I daydream all the time. I love daydreaming. I love regular dreaming in general. I just love dreaming. It's amazing to me. We tend to be all tired like all of the time, because we do take in a lot of other people's energies, and it wears us down. So we are tired a lot more than other people. Like, I suffer from chronic fatigue. I still keep myself up and going all the time. I take a lot of natural stuff too. I've been finding out about like these natural substances to take that are wonderful, and I've been drinking a lot of natural tea, and yeah, maybe I'll share some of that in a video. Just let me know if you want to know more about that. But I found some wonderful things, like there's a substance called ashwagandha for stress and for energy, and it is amazing. It really has lowered my stress tremendously, because as I said in one of my videos, I've been dealing with a hacking and stalking thing for quite some time now, way over a year. And, you know, I think it's still going on now with this channel, and I haven't been getting all the comments. So I'm really upset about that. I don't know if I'm gonna have to switch my channel again or what, but, you know, it's just like, how hard is it to just get this YouTube channel up and running, you know? Anyways, back on track here. Oh, we have like an intolerance to narcissistic people, and we can point them out like it's nothing. We can tell when someone's a narcissist, when someone's a liar, when someone is not right for us. We know, like, our gut tells us. We just sometimes, when we're younger, like, don't follow that instinct, that first feeling that's always right. We tend to go against it because we want to help people so much. Like, we have that need or that want to just like really help people, and because it's simple. Life is so simple, you know what I mean? It's really not complicated. It's about joy and happiness and expansion, and people take life too seriously, and you know, you gotta stay in alignment all day, every day. It's a big part of life, number one part of life. Also, we have the tendency to feel when something bad is gonna happen. I know I have a whole video about this, about before my car accident, when I knew something was gonna happen. I mean, this has been my whole life. I always know when something bad's gonna happen. I get this like like my stomach will be in knots, and I'll be like, maybe I shouldn't do this, like maybe this is not a good idea. And I remember before my car accident, my dog was flipping out. I was flipping out, having a panic attack, saying I don't think I should go.